Welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for August 9, 2023. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website. Text by Jeffrey L. Hunt. In Chicago, sunrise occurs at 5:53 a.m. Central Daylight Time, followed by sunset at 7:59 p.m. The Perseid meteor shower peaks before twilight begins on the morning of the 13th. Brighter meteors related to the shower can be seen during the next several mornings, but the bright moonlight overwhelms the dimmer shooting stars. The moon is waning and the overhead scene is darker each morning for the dimmer meteors. For night owls or early risers, stand under a darker celestial vault and look upwards for a bright Perseid or two, although meteors from the shower can be seen anywhere up there. By the peak morning the moon phase is a waning crescent, not interfering much with the shower. The meteor rate decreases slowly after the 13th. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky, a thick crescent moon, 40% illuminated, is nearly halfway up in the east at an hour before daybreak. It is over 14 degrees to the lower left of bright Jupiter and 2.9 degrees to the lower right of the Pleiades star cluster. The Jovian giant is slowly moving eastward in front of Aries, 12.9 degrees to the lower left of Hamel, the pattern's brightest star. Use a binocular to spot the Pleiades star cluster with the moon. The cluster has blue-white stars. A few dozen stars can be counted. The cluster has a few hundred of them. An hour earlier, Uranus is visible again this morning in the same binocular field with the moon. The planet appears as a dim blue-green star on the opposite side of the binocular field from the moon. Use the accompanying chart to find the stars and the planet in relation to them through the binocular. Tomorrow, look for the moon, over 8 degrees to the upper left of Aldebaran, Taurus' brightest star. Saturn is farther westward at this hour, over 25 degrees up in the southwest. It is retrograding in front of Aquarius. Notice Fomalhaut, the brightest star in Pisces Austrinus, about 20 degrees to the lower left of Saturn. In the evening sky, Venus is still on the evening side of the Sun as it races toward inferior conjunction between our planet and the Sun in 4 days. Interestingly, the planet is nearly 10 degrees to the lower left of the Sun. Because of its more southerly location, it sets nearly 20 minutes before the central star. Mercury is nearing its greatest elongation, but it is dimming and its visibility in the northern hemisphere suffers from a poor view of the inner solar system from Earth. At 30 minutes after sunset, the speedy planet is less than 5 degrees above the west horizon. Try to find it with a binocular. Mars is mostly a lost cause to see. It is quite dim and sliding into brighter twilight. An hour after sunset, it is less than 5 degrees altitude, height in the sky, above the west horizon, setting 23 minutes later. The planet sets 1 to 2 minutes earlier each evening. As Earth overtakes Saturn, the ringed wonder rises earlier each evening. This evening it rises in the east-southeast 47 minutes after nightfall. At opposition on the night of August 26th to 27th, it rises at sunset. Tonight, at 2 hours after nightfall, the planet is over 10 degrees up in the east-southeast. During the night as Earth rotates, Saturn is in the south less than 4 hours before sunrise, about the time Jupiter rises, and back into the southwestern sky tomorrow morning. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.